Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another fantastic
What's
episode
going on,
of, what's up, everybody?
All right, so we still don't know. Hey guys,
Hey,
we
what's up,
still
guys?
have no
Big
idea
bicep
what to
here.
actually call this podcast as of right now. So if you have a better name than the previously on podcast, please suggest it. I don't want anything with framed. I don't want it to be called like the Runecast or whatever. Don't really care. As long as it has, like a good ring to it or whatever, I'll give you a bond. Okay,
You're so- that bond.
You sound
I'm
like
going
a
to win that
small.
bond.
You sound like a small time like entrepreneur in like a really shitty part of Kentucky shilling beds to me. Hey guys, are you?
You want my fucking bed?
Just come to my
and
seminar.
like they do a little point. Are you looking for a new bed? Well, come on down here. Like,
Okay, well, you know what? If you want a freaking free bond and a new bed, then, give us an idea. So,
there you go.
because without the name of it, I don't know how to introduce it. I don't know how to start it off. So we're just gonna start it off.
Welcome to the Unnamed Podcast Part 2.
Yeah. So I'm Kevin, framed.
I'm James with special guest.
I'm Stefan, superhero. No, I'm kidding. My name's Ian. I'm formerly known as World65, and now known as Free World65 because I got banned.
Oh yeah. So we should just get right into it, huh?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. We should
We're
literally
diving
get
in
right
now.
into it because I feel like that's the the elephant in the
Elephant in
room,
the
more or
room, yeah.
less. Unless people really don't know or care, even though you made a video on it. So I may as well start off. Talking about being banned on RuneScape, because
No, it's time for my deposition.
we've all been banned in here, right? Like obviously you have, Ian, James. Have you been banned or no?
I have not been banned on RuneScape.
Well, you're not going to be in this conversation then,
I
James.
feel like it's like a
This
dodged
angel over
bullet,
here.
I guess. I've done some pretty fucked up shit.
Oh my God. Well, you just
tell
didn't
us,
get
tell us
banned.
about that. Tell us about that.
I bully people until they've logged out before. That's about it. Like
That's
I mean,
harassment.
okay, yeah, like not like this was like 2008. Like this was 14-year-old me bullying people because like they put a cannon down when I was training at Rock Crabs. Like that really just bad, deep-seated 14-year-old rage that tells people that you're gonna fuck their mother.
Oh my God.
But at some point, there was some guy, he must have like lived on a farm or something, because that's the only people that get upset when you say you're going to fuck somebody's mother, especially on the internet. Like, I get it. You say it to somebody in real life, they're going to get upset about it. But like, when you tell somebody who plays the cannon at Rock Crabs they're going to fuck their mother and they log out, I mean, he must have been like, I don't know. Maybe I was just on a weird world. Maybe it was on a Brazilian world. Maybe he just thought that meant, hey, move your cannon and log out. But I don't know.
Yeah, close enough. Okay. Well, you're a freaking goody two shoes, in terms of not being banned, but whatever. You can verbally harass people and be fine. I may as well talk about the time I've been banned, and then we'll move into the real
The
real
lure.
star of the show. Yeah, the scumbag lure. I did get banned. I don't know if people ever really realized that, but I'm not gonna really talk too much about it because it's not really too glamorous. It's pretty much just like, yeah, you got banned for having a lot of gold and you were selling it. And it was pre-EOC, because ever since Oldschool Runescape came out, I made quest guides. I'm a good little boy. I still get harassed on the daily,
Boy.
but that's okay, because I'm a good little boy. I go to church.
Boy.
And I got banned. Yeah, boy. I got banned, though. It's really not glamorous. Is that my dad talking in the background? I'm not even
Invite
going to
him
edit
in.
this out. Whatever. Yeah,
Hey,
invite
Dad.
him in. Hey, Dad, come here. So I just got banned for, I think it was about $7 bill on an account, and I was in the middle of trading someone to, get rid of it, and I got banned. It's not really glamorous.
Wait, you were trying to trade.
But-
You were trying to trade $7 bill in one trade.
I think it was within a few trades, because
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
From what I remember, I don't think they take it all in one trade.
Well, I was just curious. I was
But,
like, well, you deserve to be banned. That's a.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, see, idiot,
regardless,
that's what Ian
though.
said.
Yeah, regardless, though, I got banned, and then I got smacked down. It's pretty much like, if you ever do this again, you're gonna get banned on all your accounts, and you're not gonna be able to play RuneScape. We're gonna make sure that you're like a banned on site sort of deal. So it's like, all right, I'll shut
Wait,
up.
so that was like an
Yeah,
actual
and then-
message you got to your RuneScape inbox or what?
Well, no, I got PM'd, like a JMod. I don't remember who it was, but a JMod popped
Yeah, you
on
got
later.
special treatment. They just banned me.
Yeah.
They banned all my accounts. They're like, well, I mean,
What do you mean I got special treatment? They straight up banned me.
I know, but like you almost got the PM.
It
You got
was
the
a
PM
different-
telling
it's a
you
different
that you
team,
would
though.
you would get banned if you did that again. Like I didn't. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm making this new account right now.
It was a
I'm probably gonna
different
get
time,
V-Bucks,
though.
and then they're gonna be like, no, you can't play anymore.
No, it was a different time though. It was pre-EOC because I feel like I think that's when their player base was going down. So like
I
they weren't
remember.
really as they weren't trying to ban everyone like outright.
Please play our
because,
game.
I think their player base was going down. Yeah, please play our game more or less. But that was when it was just going down. So they said, hey, like we perm banned that account. We know this is you, and we know what you're doing. So you need to stop. You need to stop selling gold, otherwise you're going to be banned on site. So they were like pretty serious with it, but like overall,
It should have been like, hey man, I'm not trying to build an empire. You want the bad guys. There's Win All Day and the other dude that were like fishing,
Yeah, they're like buying
made
houses
so
and
much
shit.
money.
Here, I mean,
Yeah, they're like, here's my new house. Like fucking Face Clan. Like, I just got a group house with a couple of me and my buds down in Florida. It only cost $630,000. Yeah, made it all off RuneScape.
yeah.
Like,
Oh my
dude, I'm
God.
just trying to buy a flashlight and
Shit,
RuneScape.
man, I'm trying to get like an 04 Civic. Like,
yeah, just
dude,
I
a
need to get around.
Mustang. I'm
out.
trying to get a fucking Mustang, dude.
Hey, what's up?
so we're doing the Mustang.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, the Mustang, well, yeah, you can just jump right into it. Spark Mac's not going to watch these. I like Spark Mac, but he's not going to watch these. I know that.
We all like
Hey,
Spark.
Spark Mac.
Hey, Spark Mac. If he's watching these, well, first of all, hey, Spark Mac. Second of all, I don't really
good, Spark
I don't really
Mac?
see
What's the next
him
one?
sitting down and watching these. Dude, it's just like a meme at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
you know? Like the Mustang thing. Like, I never cared. Like,
Hey.
no one gave a shit.
Sparkmac, if you watch this far, please type Mustang in the chat.
That's
how we'll know.
That's how we know.
Mustang.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a bunch
Mustang.
of fake Spark Macs, like the ones like they're gonna go comment on his videos and they're gonna say, "Hey, come click this. I'm doing a giveaway. Come click this, obvious phishing link." Or I'm
Yeah.
being banned on RuneScape. Click here to find out why. And then they'll come on to our videos and go Mustang on like 50 different accounts.
Right there you go.
Okay. Point being was though, I got swatted down hardcore by Jagex, and they're like, "Yeah, fucking put your
You made it
dick
sound
away."
so ruthless.
Yeah, put your fucking dick away, all right? This isn't the place or time. But
Yeah.
that was I was a good boy ever since then. But someone's a bad boy in this freaking call. I think that's
That
Ian.
was- oh, okay,
all right.
okay.
Do you want to talk about that,
Okay,
Ian, or
okay.
no?
I guess I'll confess, even though I already made a video on this, pretty much explained the situation.
Yeah.
But, so I think on the 15th, so like almost 2 weeks ago, I was banned on.
You don't got to be
Well,
exact.
I believe it was a cold November morning. It was 11:15 a.m. No, so what happened
Nice.
was a couple weeks prior to getting banned, I had just been like I'd sold gold a couple of times, like Framed, in like 2011
Wow.
and stuff, and then more recently, I just made a bunch of sales within the past. Before I was banned, the 2 weeks prior to that, like a ridiculous amount of sales, and wasn't smart. But yeah, they just I logged on to my main, or not my main, but the account I was doing a bunch of staking on and stuff like that, and it said it was banned. And then I was like, oh well shit. And so I log into World 65 next. And I hate this. They let me log in. I moved like one fucking square, and then it's just like disconnected. And I was like, "Yep, that's that.
Are you
That's
kidding
it.
me?
That's it."
Wow. Oh my
I
god.
was like making a run for the bank. I was like, "Clear house. I gotta get it on a mule." And then nah. It was just
No,
it was waiting
dude.
for me. It's like, yeah, well,
Was it in like the morning or what? What time was it?
that was, let's see, that happened, what day? I can't remember what I was doing. I don't remember where I was when World 65 got banned, but I feel like that laugh was way
You know-
too
you
much.
know-
I just said that.
No, that's
That's
a
the
real
type
one.
of question people ask.
Where
That's
were
the type
you-
of
Where
question
were
people
you
ask
when
when 9/11 happened?
happened?
That's exactly what the type of question
Where
people ask
were
when-
you when World 65 got banned? Like that's like the
No,
next
okay, so
historic
if
event.
you are subscribed to my channel, I want to know what you were doing on RS when you heard the news. But is that
I was
in
just
bad
sitting.
taste?
I was sitting down, getting 99 cooking. I was 13 at the
No,
time.
because half these people are gonna be like, I was just watching your video on the shitter, but no, I was. Yeah. I logged in, moved like a square.
That's where my best video making gets done.
Yeah, I was hit with a ban, and I was kind of like, I don't know, because I was a little indifferent about it because I can't be too mad because I did receive a benefit from that, but at the same time it's like gotta fucking do bee gloves again, man. Like the shit's the worst.
That's the issue.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's
Are you going for a main then?
no,
Are you
actually
going for a
the
full
new
main?
account I'm starting up, and if you're gonna ban me, Jagex, please do it now because I'm at like 136 quest points, and if you make me do like DT and full on RFD again, and then you ban me, I'm gonna be very salty. But no, I'm making a 60 attack.
Play Club Penguin next. Club Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hop on what is it, Habbo Hotel or something like that, Club Penguin.
Yeah. Just put a bunch of
the fools
neo-Nazi
in.
signs everywhere. 60 attack though.
Yo, girl, you wanna come back to my igloo? No, so
Oh my God.
I'm making a 60 attack piety pure. I say pure because Shawnee gets pissed whenever I call it a pure. But yeah, so I'm gonna be like 60
Oh, yeah.
attack, 90 something strength. I don't have the details worked out yet. I don't know what I'm gonna cap range at, but I'm already 94 mage on it, and then I'm going to be 70 defense. I thought about 75 for a little while, but I think I'm gonna stick with
You're
70.
fucking putting in work.
Yeah. I got big plans. I got dreams, man. I got dreams.
Pipe dreams.
Well, if you're gonna be
I'm dreaming of 40,
hybriding
40s.
predominantly in PvP worlds, then what's the point in like what's the problem with an extra level or two from the 5 defense levels?
I haven't thought that far into advance.
Gotcha.
Stumped.
Yeah. Well, to be fair though, I mean, I have no idea about freaking account builds or anything, so I'm not the person that can really consult or argue with.
Well-
Oh, yeah, you have 40 defense instead of 45. That's terrible.
Well, my logic with it is that, and people comment this on my video all the time. They're like, "You're a terrible hybrid. You just rely on your DDS and stuff like that." And it's like, well, I can't really deny that. Like, fuck yeah, that's true. And so, I figure if this is a lower like mid level, there's gonna be a bunch of Zerkers, and my goal for this account is to just piss off as many Zerkers as I can because I'm gonna be like 70 defense. I'm gonna be hitting 40-40s. It's gonna be great. They're 45 defense. That's gonna be great. So, yeah, that's my plan for my new account. Having a good time making it right now, but that's basically all I'm doing.
Are you making videos on it too, or no? Are you gonna make videos on it?
I kind of the video I put out the other day. I realized at the beginning of it, I said that I was gonna put a little bit of progress in it, and then I put like 7 seconds of progress at the end. But that's just because like I don't like. I mean,
Nice.
I feel like progress video. Everybody makes the same shit with progress videos. Like it's a fade in or whatever. It's slow mo of them fucking running around chopping trees and shit, doing quests. I don't know. And then there's like there's like an EDM song in the background that's like slowly building up to the drop, and then when the drop hits, there's like a flash. It's like, welcome to so and so's progress video number 47, and then you watch somebody get U-logs for
They get 32
40
quest
hours.
points. Too.
I,
Hey
Yeah,
guys, in my guide today, or in my progress video, I got 10 quests done. I can't talk though, because I did that for like all of whatchamacallit. I enjoyed making those videos, honestly, and there is a community that enjoys watching, but like
They're all the same. Like everybody's a basic bitch.
It's the same. It is the same. I'll agree. It doesn't mean it's not entertaining, but it's definitely the same. I mean,
And then once you get to the end,
I don't know. I did it. I enjoyed it, and people enjoyed it too. But I agree with you. It's the same.
And once you get to like
And
the
there's-
end of
they're
creating
all
your
the same.
account, like you're in the 90s and stuff with your stats, and then it's like, okay, that one level took 3 progress videos, so I don't want to do that. So like last video, like literally the only thing I did last video was I put a bunch of clips in from before I was banned, and then I was like, okay, so we're gonna do a progress video, and I literally said, these are my stats, these are the quests I've done, and I put those 2 clips in, and it's like, that's it, like that's all you get, like and that's just to show people that I'm not like paying people to quest for me and doing all that shit. So
There you go.
I mean, I've already been
you
accused of
could
that.
log in. You could log in at any time and just be like, "Hey, I know you're questing for me right now, but I got to make it look like I'm doing it." So
Damn it, he caught me.
now the conspiracies thought that's where they start, Kevin. Congratulations.
well,
You've
guess what?
ruined it.
If you say literally anything, then you get conspiracy theories out the ass.
Yeah.
They are mostly all the same. I think I made a video like, hey guys, just sitting here killing this chaos druid. Wait for the next one. And then I'm just still killing chaos druids, like cuz I'm getting 9 herbs for my fucking potion. That's how like Deadman or hardcore Iron Man and Deadman videos are. They're all the fucking same guy doing the same thing. And it's like 6 videos later, you're like, wait a second, did I just watch 6 hours of a guy getting 3 prayer potions and 5 levels?
Whoa, man, neat. Like,
whoa, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, I know exactly what you're freaking talking about. Again, I enjoy those videos. Like, not so much these days. Like, I can't really watch so many progress videos these days because it really is the same. I mean, maybe it's because I do more PKing these days anyway, so I like to watch those more so. But like, I can't really watch them anymore. But I used to do it, and I used to really enjoy it. And like, even when a new game mode comes out or like a new Deadman comes out, like I probably will do it again. But it just like for Deadman, it interests me because I guess if it interests you, like hardcore Iron Man interests you, and you have your own, that's probably when you're going to be wanting to watch other people's videos.
Yeah, while you're grinding out your account.
It's just over. Yeah, absolutely. But the next thing I wanted to actually bring up too, because obviously our reactions, like some reactions here and there from the video you made on when you got banned. But what was the community reaction overall? Like, what have you seen from people?
Well,
that said, like you got, you told them that you railroad traded and got banned. What was their reaction? It seemed
generally positive.
Yeah. Actually, if you read,
nice.
if you
really crazy.
Because like I made the video not because I didn't want to make it like something where I'm coming out. It's like, guys, I've got something to confess to you, and then I go on and say this. Like it's not something
like sad music.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, like the in the arms of an angel, like whatever commercial music in the back, like. But
sad eyes, just transition scenes and.
It's just a 2 minutes video of me crying in black and white with that song. But no, I wanted to get on and tell people what happened. I wanted to make it pretty clear as to what was going on, mainly because there's like a group of people that hang out in my clan chat and everything. I didn't know if that would be shut down when my account is banned, which I later learned it's not. Which actually, a little side note.
Really?
Little side note.
It's not shut down?
What?
It's not shut down.
No, it's still up. Last time I checked, the account is permanently banned, but you can still join the CC.
Join W65.
No, it's free now. W65 now. But what's actually funny is that the day before I got banned on World 65, I changed my clan chat name to I Love You All, and so it made me tear up. But
oh my god,
I went out with a bang.
That's so sad. That's
it's like the dog that knows it's gonna die.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Please unban me now. So what were we even talking about? We were talking about getting banned.
The community. What was their reaction?
The reaction. I'm sorry. So yeah.
No, it's okay.
I just put it up because I wanted to make everybody aware of what was happening, and like I said, I was trying to not be that guy that's like, I don't even care that I'm banned, blah blah, because I made money off it and all that shit. But
it's like we all care. We all care.
Yeah. If you read through the comments, the majority of people are just like, hell yeah, you did. Like, yeah, sell that gold, man. We all do. Like, apparently everybody is a real world trader now. So that's.
Oh yeah, like every single comment. It's like, I don't know if there's that many people that realize that like statistically speaking, if there's like 500 comments and like 450 of them are like, yeah, I sell gold. It's like. Probably one of them is lying.
Well, what's also funny is everybody tried to outdo each other in the comment section, because like one person would be like, "Oh, I sold 3 bill last month. I'm not banned." Then somebody would reply to him. He's like, "Oh, well, I sold 4," and then it kept on going.
Only 4 bill. I've sold an empire.
and then there's like that one person that comes out of left field. It's like, well, I fucked Mod Mark last night. It's like, okay, man. Yeah, it's always like that fucking. That randomness. It's like, okay, you have to one up each other. I get it. Yeah. But like, I know that all of you are lying anyway.
I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun with this whole situation.
It's like, I'm the only one here that sold gold, and I got punished for it. Okay, like you guys are just chatting shit. But like I get the whole point though. Yeah. So like it was positive overall. You're saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, nobody was like enraged that. I sold gold. They weren't like, oh, we're unsubbing. Actually, I gained quite a few subscribers for that. But I think that part of that is because of the Oak Dice made a video about it, and then he like linked my video or whatever, and a bunch of people came over to my channel and decided like, oh, he just got banned. He can hang with us now, and then they subscribed to me. But yeah, so I'd say it was a pretty good reaction.
It's better than I expected. That's what you guys are saying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get an account banned.
Get an account banned, and I will get subs.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
guys. Hey, meet me at Rock Crabs in like 45 minutes, and we'll do it all.
Suicide botting on your account.
Suicide botting my account. Everybody report me.
We'll say, what was that thing on
please come
Reddit
report
where
me.
you could get like permanently muted for saying Mark Donalds or something like that?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah,
That's how mad he is.
Oh my!
That's
I
how
just said
fucking
it
mad
on
he is
YouTube.
about that
A lot of
meme.
people are gonna see this. I'm gonna get fuck.
Yeah. No, people still say it. It was kind of like the whole RS Walmart thing.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it was
like, for
RS
RS
Malls, wasn't
Walmart.
it? Or was it?
Yeah, or whatever. RS Malls or whatever. Like you got like a mute for like a day or two. People were saying like I got muted for it once. Like people were like, I bet you won't say it. You know, nothing's gonna happen, but you won't say it. I was like, all right, idiots. I just voice cracked. All right, idiots. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say RS Malls right now. And then like I go to type to them like, see, after I typed RS Malls, like, see, like I freaking typed it, and people are like, he's not typing anymore. like you literally got like muted on the spot. But with like the Mark Donalds thing, like you had to go into the actual Mod Mark Friends chat to get like perm muted for it.
That's kind of funny.
Like, yeah,
That's
that
how-
was the whole thing.
That's how mad he is over the meme.
Yeah, dude.
Which only made it
Overall,
stronger.
I don't even know where that
I
originated
met him,
from.
though.
I know it was like Reddit. I think somebody was. Maybe.
Yeah, people would just call him fat or something like that. I met him though. He's actually a really nice guy.
I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
Yeah, like it's so brutal that like you see everyone harassing the living shit out of this guy, and then like you go to meet him, he's like one of the nicest guys.
Yeah,
there.
everybody
Like, he
harasses
just-
this dude, but then like if you mention Mod Ash,
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, bless!" Like we're praying to him right now.
Yeah, bless up exactly. Yeah, like technically, well, I guess people were mad at him for the whole Dead Man tournament when he killed Wooks, like the whole Wooks 1 sort of deal. But yeah, like Mod Mark probably just had like a bad day, and like he just freaking goes to his friend's chat to talk to some nice people he met in RuneScape, his like ranks and everything, and some people that just like the game and like him. And then there's like these random kids coming in there like every 5 minutes saying like, "Hey, you guys want to go to Mark Donald's and order some Mark Nuggets?" It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking just perm mute this kid.
I like your
fuck him.
12-year-old kid voice. You're just like, "Hey."
Yeah. Yeah, no, you put like a little like, "Hey guys, I have a little lisp and I'm mad at you." Like I don't know, it's not a very good impression.
The
of
typical
anything.
12-year-old.
It just makes me think
Yeah,
of like a
it-
400-pound.
yeah,
12-year-old for
exactly.
some
The
reason.
typical 12-year-old now is like where I was at 15. I don't know
Yeah,
what
no,
the fuck is happening.
They know words that I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they'll come in here. It's like I'm gonna do cunnilingus on your mom. It's like, what does that even mean?
Spell that.
Like I know what it means.
I
Spell
got-
that for me, please.
I heard this kid here in Washington. I was at the mall and this kid called his friend a cunt. I was afraid of that word because I remember I said cunt.
I don't say that word now. I don't say
Well,
that word.
It's
I love the word. It's a beautiful word. It's the only word that seems to really damage another person. Like it's just like until cunt stops being offensive, I will not stop saying it because it's like ooh, I could say that. I know it's gonna hurt you. But I remember I said cunt one time when I was playing RuneScape actually when
Nice.
I still lived with my mom, and this was obviously like a really long time ago, but I said cunt and she broke down my door and started screaming at me. Like my door was locked because I was jerking off prior to that. And I was
so
playing
now she
RuneScape.
walks in with your pants at your ankles and you just said the word cunt.
Well,
She's like, "Bring me that
didn't
belt,
know,
boy. You're getting
obviously.
a whipping."
No, she always yelled about everything. So this wasn't a new occasion, but she was especially mad when I said cunt because it seems like, sorry mom, because she watches this, but it seems like
Does
the
she?
only people, yeah, she watches.
Hey mom, that's awesome. Hey mom.
Hey,
Mom.
That's odd, but
She only women with incredible tempers that just don't know how to control them get offended by that word.
You just called the fuck out of your
Mom.
mom. You called her out. Yeah, you called her
Yeah,
the fuck
mom,
out, dude.
you know who you are. you know who you are.
now like everybody in the comments is gonna be pretending to be your mom. Like, James, I saw this and you're
Sweetie.
grounded.
Sweetie.
No, that word is
Oh.
it's odd to me because like I just recently started saying it and not even on purpose because I just added something new to my vocabulary. Actually,
It's a recent word I've picked up.
No.
I just
It's
picked it
because like if you guys watch my videos, which I know you do, don't lie. But so I
course,
play a lot
everyone
with
does.
a guy named Brian. His in-game name
Yeah.
is just Genob. It's just Bong spelled backwards because he likes to smoke weed and play RuneScape. And so,
Shout out to that guy.
yeah, but he's Australian, and apparently over there, that's just like saying "dude" to each other. Like they're just like, "Oh,
No,
what's up, cunt?" And so like, he'll call me on Skype and I'll answer, and then he's just like, "What's good, cunt?" And it's like, dude, you can't just scream that here.
My ears.
Yeah,
I'm on a college campus. You can't just scream that here. There will be a feminist rally outside my door in 5 minutes.
I'm not saying he can't say it. I'm just like, in my head, like that's weird because like that's one of the, not the worst thing you can say in America, but like it's
up there though. It's up there.
Like, I don't know. People don't like to hear that around.
That's like saying fuck in like the 1980s.
Yeah.
You know, it's the new equivalent. Like fuck isn't badass anymore because you hear a 12-year-old saying it every other sentence.
Yeah,
It's
if you hear it on HBO, it's pretty much.
We need to step it up.
Yeah, we need to step.
That's exactly how I feel about when people get like when kids get in trouble for cursing in school and stuff like that. I mean, they all say it. Like it's not.
Yeah, of course. No, they all do. But the whole point of what I wanted to even bring that up with or say with the whole community thing was I kind of wanted to talk about the community for a little bit because, like, I feel like everyone kind of agrees with this, that there's such a love-hate relationship with the community,
I just hate
depending on
everybody.
what side you're on. Yeah,
Always has been.
depending on
Always has
what
been.
side you are on, though. If you're on the good side, it's always, oh, I love the community. If you're on the bad side, though, it's always, oh, I hate the community. But, like, you never really hear people in the middle. It's you never really hear, like, oh, I like him, but I hate him. It's either, like, they hate him or they love
Okay,
him.
I'm
So
gonna take that middle
your
ground
opinion
right
on
there
it.
and run with it because
Yeah.
I think that I could be in the middle there because I love the community. I love the part of the community that realizes, this is a game. We like
watches your videos?
Yeah. I only like you if you subscribe to me. But no, if you play the game, you recognize that it's a game and you're just here to have a good time. Like you don't give a shit about anything else. Like that is somebody that like I can like and respect. But like the people that are just I don't even know how to describe it, but the people that take this shit way too seriously, like that's just, I mean, how is that fun to you? Like I don't understand that. Like you're toxic.
Absolutely.
And so that's
In the most casual
terms-
game in the world, they take it the most
like
serious.
okay.
Yeah,
so like I
exactly.
played this shit in 3rd grade. I'm not
You
gonna
point and click.
treat it seriously. Like another weird
What's it called?
silence. Stop doing that. God damn it.
Yeah, it was like it was a whole transition between waiting for somebody to say something and just wondering how long the silence will go.
I think that you're going to keep talking. That's why I am not talking.
Okay. Well, we're
yeah,
leaving
don't
all
worry.
this in. We're
I'll
leaving
even
all this in.
cut these mini conversations out too. Don't worry about
Why?
it. Mini conversation.
Keep
Well,
the mini
keep 'em in there.
conversations.
keep the mini conversations.
Keep the mini
I'm
conversations.
gonna dislike the video if
They're
you
like-
keep
You
taking
don't
them
want
out.
to go on about how awkward it is though.
That's still fuck it.
Well, whatever. Well, I'll use better judgment. But
I think that there is if you just barbarian fish, right, for your entire time on RuneScape, and you sit in your little skilling clan chat, you're gonna love the community because the worst it gets is you got some dude that's talking shit to you while you're barbarian fishing, you just ignore them or whatever. But when you get involved with like a lot of different things, like you do some PVM, so you're in a clan with some people who do bossing, and you have to worry about people who split, and there's the toxicity in that. Then you go into regular PKing, and you go to see how like people talk to each other in World 18 and 325, whatever. Then you go deep wild PKing, and you see that toxicity,
Holy
and then
shit,
you go
that's
clan
the worst.
PKing, and it's like, holy shit, what is this?
Deep Wild, oh my god, it's ruled by clans that will only they hashtag their clan name and then they put some sort of insult at the end. Like
Retard,
it's 25v1
spastic.
and I'm wearing mystics. I'm wearing mystics and you have full Arums, arcane. Like you guys aren't gonna fucking die, and I know that. But like you can't treat it as if you're the number one clan or the number one PvP clan in existence because you freaking 25v1'd me. Like come on.
I just think
Right,
it's
off your
goofy.
high horse.
Like, I don't know. Like I was saying before, I mean, it's
It's
a
like they
fucking
couldn't
game.
get good at any other game.
It's a game. Like it's a game.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's a good stance to take too, and that's kind of where I
Although
reside, I guess. It's a
I
game.
think it was James that was saying, if you're just sitting there doing barbarian fishing or whatever you call it. I've never actually done that, but if you're just skilling, if you're just skilling or whatever, and you're in your clan chat or whatever clan you're in, you're gonna like the community,
chill.
and it's gonna be chill and everything. But I did not realize until I made a Twitter actually, and I was like looking at the tweets between the high rank like skilling clans, which I didn't know was a thing. You know, they all compete to. I don't know what they compete on. They just all basically they just circle jerk and fletch Ubos, I guess. But
yeah, exactly.
yeah, so I think that's how it goes. But no, they're ruthless to each other. They fucking hate each other. I did not understand that it was that competitive. So apparently that's a thing too. But that and like PKing clans, the fucking worst. Even at Edge Bank, like people, I don't understand this. Like I'll be standing there in Edge Bank just waiting for a fight, and somebody will, like, this has happened multiple times, somebody will come up to me and be like, yeah, I used to drop you all the time in 2011. It's like, I don't fucking care, man. Like,
yeah, good for you.
Why do you remember that? That's like Aaron's mom holding a 7-year grudge over a fucking lure.
That's what's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah,
God.
it is.
Well,
But
that's amazing to me that
go ahead.
that is still relevant to them, and they need to. I don't know. That's again, it's just goofy.
No, it's hilarious. That's the whole point, though, that I was trying to make. I've seen both sides of it, I guess, from quote unquote being in both sides. You know, from in the past and now, and just like kind of getting. I mean, as a content creator, you kind of have to deal with both sides because that's just kind of the way it is. Like, you can't really say only good people can come and watch my video. If you hate me, I hate you. Like, you can't really say that to anyone, and you can't really speak reason with, you know, maybe the negative side of the community. Well, I mean, I guess for the positive side of the community, you can speak reason within a certain sense. But, like, for the negative side of the community, like, you can't really stop them from affecting you because I've experienced it before on live streams. You know, people will harass me for videos I used to make. Obviously, you guys freaking know about that. Or they'll come and dislike my videos and leave comments like, well, you fucking scammed me yesterday. It's like, okay, well, you know, I could respond one of two ways. And I've realized that the first way of responding is a really stupid way. And I've kind of just not done it anymore. Because, like, I have to treat it like a joke. And that's what I do now. Because it's kind of just funny at this point. The first way of responding is I would say to them, well, like, you know, prove it. Like, if you can prove that I scammed you, you know, I'll give you 100 mil or 200 mil. I'll just say something ridiculous that, you know, like, I'll give you 400 mil. Like, even though I have it, like, I'm not going to give anyone 400 mil because I didn't scam anyone. I mean, if you have legitimate proof that I scammed you, then I will give you anything I told you I would give you. I have no problem doing that. But the thing is, I don't actually scam. And surprisingly enough, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't bring that up. Yeah, I'm not going to bring that up because that just gives them ammo for it. But, you know, there's that response, and then people will just keep saying it nonstop. It's like, okay, well, am I going to repeat or copy and paste the same thing? Or am I going to do the second method of replying? You know, the third being not replying at all, but the second method of replying and just tell them, like, yeah, like, you know, I scammed you, and then I killed myself, and I don't know, like, you know, just like making a joke out of it.
I either just ignore it or I just roast the fuck out of them. Like, it's fun. Why not?
Yeah, but like, it's fun, and it depends on if people, you know, like, support you with that. But if it's a bunch of them, like you have like a lot of people attacking you, which has happened before. Sometimes I get Purple Army to come, you know, and they're all trying to shove a dildo up my ass. It's like, guys, I already have one up there anymore. But they keep trying. They keep trying to put it up there, and that's fine. I like Ice Poseidon. I like the whole Purple Army. You know, I get that their whole thing is that they're just joking. And, like, overall, again, I've kind of realized that why should I really care? So I'm kind of just taking a neutral stance. Like, if you're going to come and dislike my videos or dislike bot it or, you know, come to my live streams, just leave, like, you know, tell me I can go kill myself. It's like, okay, why should I care?
It's amazing. It's amazing how many of these social troglodytes have that many friends. You know, like, it's
well,
just...
no, it's like a breeding ground, more or less, I guess. You know, like, it's a place so they can all come together and just fuck with people. And I get it. Like, I used to do that when I was on Xbox Live. I used to do that, like, pre-EOC.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like, dude, I had a pretty foul mouth, I guess
you were that
you could
kid.
say. You know, that I was that kid, exactly. Like, I had a pretty freaking bad mouth, and, like, I thought I was funny for it, but then, like, you kind of grow up eventually. You're like, well, that's just not funny anymore. Like, why?
It was so easy to piss people off on Xbox Live. Like, Xbox 360, I remember I used to piss people off in like Team Fortress 2 and Orange Box because I didn't really have a computer that would really run things that well. And I just remember there were a lot of women that played it, and all you had to do was, just insinuate that they were fat. I'd get so mad.
Yeah,
they'd say something. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I mean, like everybody's a little self-conscious about their weight. Scares me. Women. But like I remember going like somebody had said something about a whale, and from now until the end of time, anytime I'm gonna try to troll somebody who's female on the internet, I'm just gonna make whale noises because that is the surefire way to piss anybody off.
Can we hear them?
I don't know what I said, but if there are any whales watching, I deeply apologize for anything I might have said that might have offended you.
Any actual whales?
Any actual whales, like swimming fins, a little blowhole. Yeah. Do whales have blowholes, or is that like?
Yeah,
no, they do.
Yes.
Okay. No, they both have blowholes.
Okay.
Little
Wait. What did you think whales had? Gills?
Big dicks.
I wasn't. I imagined a whale with gills. I'm like, wait a second, that's not right.
I'm just imagining like
there's
you
something
see
wrong
a beached
about
whale,
that.
and you're like, oh, we got to get him back in the water, man. Like he can't breathe too far or too long out of there because he's got gills.
That's why they die all the time.
Yeah, I know. No, they sit there. I'm pretty sure whales. Okay, I know someone's gonna correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe even you guys, but I'm pretty sure they breathe like actual air. Do they not?
That's
that's
they're
their whole
mammals.
thing. Their whole thing is breathing air.
Yeah. That's what they're all about.
They're only in the water because they have to be.
Wait. Why was that even questionable to you? Like, did you honestly not believe that whales like?
No, I did. I did. I 100%
Holy
did. I
fucking
knew
shit.
that they breathe air, but it's just kind of like, well, like, why are they still in the water all the time? Like, why if they stay on the beach too long, they die?
Animal Planet? God damn it, Kevin.
No, I watched I watched Discovery Channel, and I watched when they were like reviewing those African tribes, like
Yeah, but the second the whales came on, you're like, nah, fuck this, I'm closing it.
Yeah, you only watch for the floppy African.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's all I did. I remember when I was like 9, and I would go to the bathroom at my grandparents' house. And, like, there was no smartphones back then. Like, you sat there and, like, what are you going to do? Read? No, you're going to look at stuff. You're going to look at pictures if you're 9. So, I looked at the National Geographic, and on the cover, on the literal cover, was hanging titties.
Hanging titties in, like, a 9-long.
That was flopping.
Yeah, exactly. It was awesome. It was awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even know how that happens, but it's awesome.
Why would they keep that in the bathroom?
Well, I don't know. Like... Okay, well,
obviously,
I'm gonna take the stance. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take the stance that National Geographic didn't just post that because they wanted to put softcore porn on their cover of their magazine, and
in the houses of everybody. Who
there's probably an actual learning experience in there, and there's probably like this tribe that hasn't been seen in so many years, and now like they finally came out. And like they're allowing themselves to be documented, but no.
So you jerked off to the real vintage porn. They've never even been seen before.
I didn't jerk off. I didn't jerk off to that stuff. I was 9. I remember one of the first times I actually jerked off though.
So do I.
To be honest. Well,
I mean, this is where this is going.
This is where this is going.
Yeah, this is where this is going.
How do you guys?
Could have talked about dragon claws.
Remember that though? Like,
what?
The first time I jerked off.
It's a good feeling. I remember
do you have like a diary where you're like, it was the year was 2005.
I wrote down
jerked off today.
Yeah, I signed it with my cum, so like I'll remember it.
Oh god.
No, but
pages are stuck.
Yeah, no. Ew. You went there, James. I just talked about it. You just went there. No,
I brought the idea to life.
Yeah, you brought the idea to life exactly. Like I wasn't talking about the stickiness of it. I was just making a joke. Like I don't keep a diary.
Who keeps a diary?
No, I was saying like how do you remember the first time you ever did that? Because like did you write it down like it was October 23rd whenever? Like how do you remember the first time you ever did that?
Well, I don't. Okay, I don't remember the exact first time, and maybe something will trigger it. Like
I do.
Well, then this story isn't legit. Like
Okay, well, it's just about the first time I jerked off. It was maybe a week into it. Okay.
Okay.
Like this was like about a week into it, and like I could tell you. Oh God, I gotta.
Now
see
that I
this
got the
one first.
backstory, this is a lot better.
Oh, this is too easy. This is too easy. Okay, so I was in a dark room. Yeah. So I was in a dark room, and I'm pretty sure at this point I was in this like this state between being at my dad's house and like at my mom's house, because at that point they'd been divorced for so long that it was just like, oh, I guess I'll stay at one place for a little longer than the other for whatever reason that is. So I found myself bored and in my room with my PlayStation.
Okay.
And I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, right? I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I was picking up hookers, and I didn't really understand. I didn't understand the concept of what that really. I didn't understand the implications of what I was doing. Like, I didn't know that I was picking up hookers, fucking them, and then regaining health. Like, I didn't know that.
Like, you give them money and you're wondering why they're hugging you at the waist.
Right. Well, they're also, also there was moaning, and that was like apparently my little boy brain was like, "Arr," and the vibration of the controller was on my lap, and so I was like, oh, okay, and I guess I got naked and just started jerking off, like that was it.
It's weird. I remember like. Okay, now see that was the PTSD thing I was talking about. It triggered me. I remember it now. I remember the first time that I got some feeling down there. It's like, oh, what is this? And like you just know.
It's like
you just know what to do.
You were a paraplegic.
It was at that moment that Kevin knew.
Like,
he fucked himself. No, but was there was there anything else to that, or did you just kind of jerk it and you're done?
No, it's like, okay. If I remember correctly, I was standing up, and then the feeling was so intense that I was on like my hands and knees, like trying to.
Wait! You were on your hands and knees.
Like I had
just
lost.
Where was the fucking controller?
No. The controller was off the side. Like, I was shoved the controller up my ass and used as a butt plug. Pulled the cord right out. You know me, crazy.
God.
It's like it's just like I lost I had lost a lot of money at like I don't know, somewhere with a clean floor that you would get on the floor and just start pounding it. Well, that was me, except one hand was on my dick and I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And
it's
then
very weird. It's a beautiful, strange experience,
Yeah, well, no, definitely. But I finished and I was like, I felt so guilty, and I walked out of my room and it was all dark and shit. So it's like I just came out of this cave that I just kept beating off.
I've emerged.
I'm back, a new man, father. Like.
Yeah, no. The feeling of guilt after the first time that you do it, like, I remember that. I remember the feeling of guilt.
I don't even remember that.
And for some reason, it was also at night,
What have I done? It wasn't night. It was broad daylight. I just fucking
blacked
out my day.
It was at night. It was at night because, like, everything was just dark. And, like, I got done jerking off, right? And I walked outside and just kind of, like, it was dark in my room, and I knew that. But, like, I had lights on and everything, or wherever the fuck I was. I don't remember. I think I was in my room, though. So... Because I remember I didn't actually have anything, like, any sort of material. Like, I remember, like, I literally just jerked it to the idea of jerking it. I was like, this feels good. So, see, I did remember it.
When times were simpler.
You said that you jerked it to the idea of jerking it. So you were imagining, like, were you just looking in the mirror, like...
No. Don't get me confused. Literally, the idea itself was so intense. It's like I don't even need to think about women. It's like now I need to fucking, like, I need to watch like 15 girls go down on each other like in a fucking row to like.
Damn, you just skipped to the hardcore shit.
Yeah,
that was you.
No, but I remember though. I remember walking out of my room, seeing that it's just nothing but darkness around, and it's like, I had like this deep voice in my head, like
somebody knows.
You've unleashed the devil in yourself. It's like you feel like you just stepped into like a new world, but like this world is like a lot worse than the old one, and you can't go back anymore.
Changed,
like
man.
that was the feeling. It's like I actually stepped into some parallel universe where now I feel shame for the things I do to myself. Like I like washing myself. That's fine. Like. eating, that's fine. Touching yourself, you're dead to me. Like, it's scary. It feels like a scary feeling, But that wasn't even like the most intense time it actually happened. And I think I've talked about this like a few times.
Oh no, Kevin, tell us about your best time masturbating. Like, that's what we want to hear right now.
The best time?
No, I was completely kidding. I was completely
Damn.
kidding.
Well, it wasn't the best
James's
time.
mom watches these, dude.
Yeah, no, I know. You know what? I'm sorry, James's mom, but like I don't think you've realized what you've gotten yourself into. It's about 46 minutes in at this point, somewhere around there, maybe 45 if I edit it down.
This is what people look forward to.
People look forward
minutes in.
Yeah,
Like, wow.
this is the grind. Like they're in
grind.
this like till the end,
There's no way we've lost them at this point.
Yeah, like like if they're listening. Like maybe this turns off a few people. Like, you know what? I don't agree with this anymore. Like your mom is about to.
What should we tell them to comment if
story.
they listen this far?
No, because the whole cubby thing. Yeah, what should they comment?
Type rip cubby.
No,
it's not relevant.
Last time.
It's not relevant to this, but you made it this far, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Rip cubby.
No, I know exactly what they can type because it's going to be in the story, and you guys are going to know why. I think James knows, but Ian, you're going to know why after. I want you to type Snapple bottle in the comments down below.
Oh my God, please.
Snapple bottle?
So
No.
Snapple bottle.
You're kind of scaring me.
So
Like...
this, this happened when I was, actually about a week later because I remember going down. We freaking went down to New Jersey. We went down to like the Jersey Shore. I don't remember which freaking shore point it was, but we went down there with a little gym tan line. I don't know. I've never watched that fucking show, but we went down there and we were gonna stay there for. No, fuck that show. I've never watched it, so I wouldn't know. But actually, I've watched like maybe about like 7 minutes of it, and it was
like I watched like 7 seasons of it, but yeah.
You watched 7 seasons of it?
No, I've never fucking seen the show.
Oh, I was gonna say I've not seen much of it, just about 7 seasons. Yeah, no, I got you. But I went down, right? We like rented some house or whatever we fucking did. I don't know. And we went there with my aunt and my uncle, and there was like a few people. So, it was my whole family. My mom and my dad. But we went down to the beach. We all went down to the beach. This was like the second day, and like I remember that feeling I got like a week ago, and like I got that little tingly feeling, down in my no region, and I was like, what the fuck? What is this again? Like
it's like you're
like
explaining
right
a sexual assault to me.
I'm just
myself,
imagining Kevin, like little
me
Kevin standing there with his arms out, like looking down, like what the fuck? Like what is happening to me?
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening to my no-nos? I don't know. Me, I guess. I guess I sexually assaulted myself in this instance.
That's why I felt so guilty about it.
Yeah, that's why I felt guilty. You always do feel guilty after, though. You always do. Even if you do it now, like there's always some level of guilt. It's like,
I always sigh and go, damn, fuck.
Shouldn't have done that at work. Yeah. Like I shouldn't have done that in the bathroom.
Damn, I'm gonna lose my bus pass.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, yeah. No, but oh my god, 1 second. I gotta get him to stop. 1 second. Please. Recording, Dad. Please. Recording.
I'm trying to talk about jerking off right now.
They're probably just curious as to why you're sitting in your room talking about beating it, but
Well, no. I mean, he sat here and probably listened to it all before. I think he probably knows it all before. Like, even though I didn't directly tell him, like, he knows.
Anyway,
he's like, yeah, I know the story. Like, you weren't sneaky.
What is this, the third time hearing it this week? No, but getting back into it, though, because that threw me off. I remember, like, I had some like weird feeling, and at this point, I still hadn't really figured out the mechanics of jerking it. Like the first time you do it, it's like stuff comes out. You're like, oh, that was great. Like I don't know how that happened. I don't know how we got here, but like the train has made it to the station. We are set, and like then you realize like someone just died on board. It's like, well, now I feel a little guilty, but we're here at least. So I was trying to figure out the mechanics of it. Yeah, we made it. I was trying to figure out the mechanics of it, and I went up, because I was on the beach. I went up and I said, hey, I'm going to go back to the room. So actually, no, I say I'm gonna go to the pool. I wanted to figure what you can do in the pool. So I went to the pool and I kept swimming to the bottom of the pool and touching my dick to it. Right. So like I just slapped my dick on the bottom of the pool.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I don't know why. I was like 12 or 13 or whatever I was. I don't remember how old I was.
So you literally just like swim to the bottom, like get really close to the bottom, then just
tap my dick out, pull my pants down, tap my dick out. Well, just like pull like the front down, like when you're going to pee these days and like you don't got to pull your pants all the way down so your ass cheeks show. Like you can just pull like the front or like you got a little zip or something like that, like that.
Kevin, those pools are made out of fiberglass. You were rubbing your dick on fiberglass.
Well, you know what? I didn't know that at the time, and I'm sure I freaking suffered some consequences of it. But I'm fine now. I still have a dick. It's still working. Yeah, I still have the scars to prove. Oh, wait, maybe I do. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But I guess I smacked my dick to the fiberglass pool. Whatever. My bad. No, that was concrete. That was definitely concrete, actually, in there.
No pools are made out of concrete.
Really?
Yes, really. They're
made
made out of a fiberglass composite.
I don't know, because I feel like, because there's some of them have like that not rubber but not plastic material, like the lining, but then others have just like that it feels like concrete, that concrete floor or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a fiberglass composite.
So that's
really
shitty.
That's
fiberglass. So and they're letting us walk on that.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because it's like a composite, but the fiberglass stops it from like depreciating because water and concrete would just be like a road, just a road.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be a road.
So did you cut your dick or not?
So
yeah,
no, I don't think I didn't cut my dick though. No, that wasn't the point of that. So like I kept smacking into the pool and everything. There was like a bunch of freaking adults in the pool too. So like, there's just me sitting there with my freaking. My 12-year-old, 13-year-old dick just smacking the ground. A bunch of freaking.
They all knew.
Every
single one of them knew.
Yeah, they probably all knew, and they're probably all like, yeah, probably gotta get out. This kid's
fucking weirdo coming
here.
back and you're slapping his dick on the bottom again. God.
Yeah, this kid's fucking the pool. So eventually, I felt good, but it felt weird. So I was like, oh, I got to go figure this out. So I went back to my mom, like, hey, I'm gonna go back to the house. Can I please go to the house? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. Go to the house. No, I'll see you back for lunch or dinner, whatever the fuck time it was. And I go to this house had like 3 floors, I think, from memory. It had 3 floors, and I go to the top floor, and I go to just start jerking off. I didn't I think I was in the pool, so I was like wet, so like it kind of hurt. I was like, oh my god, like what can I do about this? Like what can I do here? So then I start looking around the room. I think I saw some like lotion and stuff. Like I put that on me, and then I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, this feels good." And then I kept walking around trying to find stuff, and then eventually I found a Snapple bottle. Right?
Oh, no.
This is a peach Snapple bottle.
Oh no!
And in combination with the lotion in the Snapple bottle, I was just jerking it and putting it in the Snapple bottle. Like all the Snapple was like pouring off onto me, like pouring.
Wait, there was still like fluid in the Snapple bottle.
Yes, there was still fluid in it.
Fluid was a terrible choice of word there. Like there was still Snapple in the Snapple bottle.
Yeah, fluid. When you're talking about jerking off and you say fluid, that's very ambiguous.
Yeah. Well, okay, it was Snapple. There was still Snapple tea in the Snapple tea bottle. Yes, there was exactly. So like I was like rubbing my dick like all up and down it. Like probably had like a tiny freaking wiener back then because it fit back in the hole. Like I remember it fit in the hole, so like it wasn't too big yet at that point.
It's not a water bottle. It's
yeah, it's not a water bottle. It has a huge surface area that you can fit your junk into. Okay, so I was like rubbing it up and down.
Wait, you you got balls in there too? Is that what you're saying, or you just?
No. Oh my god! Imagine you got your beans and your fucking. And your rod in there, that'd be terrible.
What an interesting hospital experience that would have been.
What would they do for that? Like, how do they got to put like honey on it? Actually, no, honey's sticky.
Why would Kevin ruined the family vacation?
How to ruin?
Oh my god. Well, no, I didn't. Okay, maybe I just ruined someone's day because I vaguely remember in memorandum of this story, after I came into the bottle, I put it back. I'm pretty sure I remember someone drinking a Snapple bottle later that day. So
You're fucking kidding me. You are kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
God,
That's terrible.
Damn it,
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
yeah.
I vaguely remember. I think it was my aunt, and that's normally how I tell the story.
Bikers is gonna be like, if you don't fucking apologize to your aunt, you're a
God.
piece of shit. He's gonna forget about the luring. He's just gonna go right into
That's
that.
the new reason that people are gonna dislike your fucking videos.
That's the new reason.
My
like,
aunt drank cum. Please,
Well,
please
not
put
even
that as
just
the
It's
title.
like a mixture of Snapple,
My aunt
lotion,
drank-
and
no.
semen. Like that's. Oh my god.
the good point. The
You're
good
disgusting.
thing about this though is that
I don't wanna be
okay.
a
You know
part of
what?
this anymore.
I was 12. I was 12.
If she
all right?
drank from that, if it was filled with Snapple and lotion and
There was a
cum,
lot of Snapples there. Okay.
if she
I
drank
don't
from
want.
that
I don't
bottle-
want to think that it was that. I don't want to think that it was that Snapple bottle. But you know what? I'm gonna throw my hands up. I'm not sure if it was.
If she
they
drank
they
from that
really like
bottle,
Snapple.
she would have had to go. Is that melon and semen? And then just had
my
had to
God.
just been like, okay.
I told you. Didn't I tell you it was peach? It was peach.
Peach,
my
whatever.
God,
This is oddly fragrant and semeny, and she would have had to either make the decision of whether or not it was that or the Snapple just tasted weird. Kevin, you
Regardless.
Or her nephew's just a fucking asshole. God damn it, that is just disgusting.
Yeah, or
man.
nephew's just an asshole.
That is
yeah.
so gross.
No, that was probably one of the grossest things I've ever done. And like I told you, I felt shame from the first one, right?
Well, yeah, I
okay,
bet
so
you-
I
I-
didn't know.
no,
I didn't know
I
what you guys
fe- I
meant when
felt-
you kept on saying like I felt guilty afterwards. I was like, oh, you guys like maybe I'm emotionless. I don't know, but like I don't. But that is a reason to feel guilty. Like you should feel
Yeah, we just
terrible.
No, that was
reprehensible.
real guilt. That was like white privilege guilt.
when we jerk
Yeah,
off,
like-
we have there's repercussions.
Yeah, there's repercussions. People get hurt in the process. This tears families apart.
Shit
But,
happens when we
okay,
jerk off.
I'm gonna say though, I am gonna say just to clarify, if you haven't left yet, people, there was a lot of Snapple there.
Oh, there's a
I
lot.
vaguely remember. No, they had like they're Snapple fanatics, so they were like I think they just drink water now. Wonder why, but
because you blew your load in a Snapple.
I
bottle.
I vaguely remember panicking about 20 minutes later, realizing the full repercussion of what I've done. No, 'cause she didn't drink it at this point. She did not drink it at this point. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I fully remember thinking, oh my God, like, if anyone knows that, like, I just did this up here, like, they're all going to hate me. Like, I'm going to be freaking homeless.
I'm
you
finished.
know?
Why wouldn't you just pour the bottle out? Like I have so
I
many questions.
vaguely remember throwing it out though. That's what I'm saying. So I have, and that's what I'm hoping and praying I did. I don't have enough memory of it. Maybe something will trigger me like PTSD and be like, "No, Kevin, you did throw that out," and I'll be like,
This
"Oh,
is your
thank God."
guilty conscience gonna reassure you that you threw out the bottle so that you forget about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. It's like after you freaking
Your aunt's gonna be on
just
her
get-
deathbed and be like, Kevin, I remember the semen bottle. And you're
It was the
so
best
upset.
Snapple I ever drank.
Oh my God.
She gives you a little wink as she takes her last breath.
Oh my fucking
okay,
God. Ew.
okay. This is too much.
Yeah.
One thing that we never, that I didn't actually get to touch on was about the community. And I remember I was live streaming the other day, and I was on my main account, and I was going through my friends list, and I saw this person that looked familiar, and I remember that in 2013, or maybe it was 2012. In 2012, I had gone to the Renaissance Festival in Tampa, and I was standing there with my friend Christian, and I heard this old couple go, "Oh, isn't this lovely? It looks like Varrock Fountain." And I said,
my
to
God.
Christian, I'm like, "What the fuck?" I looked over, and there's just this old couple looking at this fountain. So I started talking to them. I'm like, "You said Varrock Fountain? You play RuneScape?" And they're like, "Yeah, we play RuneScape. We blah, blah, blah." They're talking old people speak, and I come to find out that
Nice.
there's like these two almost completely maxed accounts that they had been playing for like years. They play with their grandson and the father, their son, and it was like this crazy thing because they were so genuine. And the only reason I thought of that is because I was like, I wonder if they're dead now, because they were really old, and it's been like 40 years almost. And I just remember that the only people who have ever really been like genuine and nice to me in RuneScape are probably dead now. And that's like,
Oh my god.
that's like,
You should
Is
trim their armor
that
when you had the
where you were
chance.
going with
it's
that?
the, it's
Yeah,
the,
trim their armor, dude. Trim
Old
their
people
real life
trade
gave
armor.
me-
anything,
they-
man. Like you
they
could've
gave
got
me a
some
lot of
real-
gold. They gave me a
Yeah,
lot of gold.
you should trim their wallet, dude, in real life.
I gave them. I used to get cleaned all the time in pre EOC, and I was always rebuilding at Frost Dragons, and they would always give me 3 or 4 mil to rebuild, like to buy supplies to go kill Frost Dragons with, which I just bought a Derok set
That's actually
instead.
really cool.
Terrible. They're probably not dead yet. They're probably fine.
I haven't seen them log in about a really long time. So
well, you know what? A lot of people haven't logged in a long time.
Yes, but they're old.
Pre-EOC. Yeah.
EOC
how
didn't
old are we
change the
talking?
game.
I'm
Like
trying to be
70,
optimistic
80?
here, James.
They were like in their 60s.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, they're not dead.
yet.
How is
The
that
fuck you think
old?
this is like the 1800s?
Yeah. People don't just die of parvo. Like, come on. You're fine.
I mean, but like that's the thing. Like that, there's so many people like that in the community that just don't really exist anymore. There's not like people aren't as
do.
people
I mean,
are
they
not
do.
as genuine. No, people are not as genuine as they used to be. For some reason, the old school RuneScape in its entirety has bred a new like hyper community that was like where you had all the shittiness of pre-EOC plus some like extra nastiness and toxicity, but then you like move over into like I said, the skilling area or just PVM, and there's some great people within those clans and things like that, and then there's those genuinely naive people. But I remember like how toxic pre-EOC used to be, but even then it wasn't so bad because there were so many people playing, so you could avoid a general amount of those people, like in world whatever the PKing world was. I think was it 318 back in pre-EOC?
Yeah, it was always 18.
318 and 65.
And
It was just
65.
18,
Don't
not
forget that.
318.
18
Yeah,
and
World
65.
65
yeah.
in.
Let's not forget.
Yeah, let's
Never
let's
forget
not.
World 65.
Yeah, and I looked at your name, and I thought to myself, like, I've never fought anyone in the World 65.
Yeah, I don't think I
Never.
actually have either.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
got exposed.
Your name's
Well,
a lie.
Okay. So, I used to fight people in World 65 all the time back in pre-EOC, and then when they swapped over to 07, they made 65. It's a high risk world now, right? Or it's high risk BH. It's something high risk or whatever, and 25 is now the PvP world. So, like, if I would have known in advance, then I would have been like, oh, World 25. That's my name, but that's already taken, so I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, no. See, World 65, like, it doesn't even make sense. Like
It was a 3-letter name. It was cool. I liked it.
Well, it's a cool 3-letter name, but it's like I've never fought there. It's like, and you're telling me now that you've never fought there either.
I'm
so
trying
like,
to think. Like,
I'm pretty disappointed.
I probably
in you,
I've
you
done
know?
like World. What is it? 37.
Well,
a few times.
those were for risk fights,
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. High risk.
okay,
The
'cause-
high risk.
But
world is,
like, isn't World 65 like the high risk BH? Is there?
No, there's no
Yeah.
high risk BH.
There's
world.
no
It's
high
just-
risk
it's
BH
just,
That'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool if they had that. Like, what I think that they should have, that, a high risk BH world, and they should also have a free to play BH as well as a free to play high risk
I
world.
don't think
Especially with
it's
Claws coming
active
out.
enough for them to do any of that stuff.
No, it's
Because you're just gonna like segment, the PKers that are already there, and then like nobody's gonna be in the wild.
well, especially with like claws coming out and stuff like that. Like, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to attempt to rush with them. And I remember, like, if the game, I know that the game ticks and the animations and everything is not as smooth as pre-EOC. So like certain combos aren't going to work. Like I remember people used to do, what was it? You had the Zamrock bow or the Zamrock arrows to claws to Gmaul, which would be a 6-hit combo that was just like real quick in one, like, or 2 ticks. But like I know that that's not
Yeah,
going
it
to
was
work
good.
here. Yeah, it was such a great combo.
It would not work though.
Yeah,
It
but you'll still be
absolutely
able to do
wouldn't
like
work. The only
claws and
thing-
Gmaul and stuff, which will be, I mean,
Yeah, it's still gonna be fun to see that stuff happen, but D-claws aren't really gonna be that powerful of a weapon. I think that
No.
they're gonna come in and they're just gonna be like a pretty decent weapon, a fun weapon, and like you are gonna see some like good hits with it, but I think it's just gonna be like maybe like a buffed DDS or whatever it might be.
Yeah, like all the Reddit nerds are freaking out, but it's not gonna like hit any higher than AGS could. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, and
yeah,
if it does,
highest,
it's not going to be by
the
that
highest
much.
it hits is 79 or something like that on task, on a Slayer task. So
79 with
I think the highest you
with
can
claws?
hit, yeah, you can hit like an 80 something, yeah, with
Oh,
claws on Slayer task, max everything, like absolute max everything, which people aren't even bringing. But with an AGS, I think you can hit like an 86 or something like that.
Yeah, I've hit some 80s on
I'm
Slayer
not sure.
tasks.
You can hit
So,
an 80.
yeah.
You can hit an 80 like on a person, can't you? You can hit an 80.
Yeah, no, on a person you can hit an 82. I think I've hit an 81 once. I don't
Right.
remember where or anything, but I remember I hit an 81.
Like
I guess maybe it was on video. Who knows?
I think what people like they forget that back in 2011, back in 2008, like Claws and Turmoil existed, So on max mains, you were able to hit like a ridiculous amount and accurately because you were taking 32% of their 99 strength plus a base amount plus your super strength potion, which is ridiculous. I remember that like PKing right on a one defense spear with claws. It was powerful, but no more powerful than one ticking a G Maul or one ticking something. I would still hit zeros, or I would still hit 15 or less, and it was just as frequent, if not as frequent, as like a DDS or whatever other weapon I was using, the brackish blade.
DDSs are good.
Yeah,
DDSs
DDSs
were
are
good
fucking
with,
ridiculous.
Turmoil. With Turmoil, they were very good.
Yeah, I remember like.
What was the
like,
highest hit?
huge
Wasn't it like a
stacks.
48?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Just
So with
about
the
as high
I
as
think
the,
I think Taco Limey
Evo.
hit it with the PvP armors and shit.
Taco Limey.
Yeah, no, he did.
That's a
He's
guy
really
that needs
good.
to stop having good luck in video games. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, right. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he
I refuse
actually
to
he
believe-
came back to 07. He was we had each other at it for quite a while, but he hasn't been on for forever.
I saw him streaming a
Who
couple
was
months
the
ago.
other? Who was the other guy? Who was the other guy that always had the max hex? Jiggler J or
Jiggler
something
J.
like that?
He's the
yeah.
guy that got me to start making videos.
Wasn't he the one that
Jiggler J,
abused the
he was awesome.
Jellage glitch and made a video about it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that
how
was
I
a
know
great
him.
video.
Yeah, it's a fucking awesome
That was
video.
a great video. I don't care what anyone says.
Watching somebody hit
video.
60s with a DDS on like fully max sprids is just hilarious. I remember the
No, yeah,
Karasi
it's
rushing
great.
videos too. That was a really good weapon, despite what anybody said.
Karasi?
Yeah, they nerfed.
Karasi, I think it'd be very good. I think it'd be a very
Yeah.
good addition. Not now though. I think it needs there still needs to be time for it, but I think it should eventually see its way into old school RuneScape. I liked that.
I just
weapon
love
a lot.
anti-rushing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun.
That's a huge thing.
See, the thing
Dude,
is,
I wish
there's-
that there was a community for that right now, like a Russian community, because it would still bring. I guess maybe it would actually kill it off a bit, but I wish that there was a non-voider Russian community.
Yeah.
Because, it was really great. Like people weren't really afraid back then to like rush you with smites up, as opposed to pray melee. And now it's like people have full void. And they have their Debo and everything, and their Pegasayan boots, and their whatever the fuck, their necklace of anguish.
well, that's what it is.
They have protect whatever on, and then they freaking one hit you from the bank, and then they walk right back in PvP worlds and everything. I don't really.
Do you guys remember back in like 2011 when people would stand at like because you'd teleport if you teleported out of the wildy or if you ran out of the wildy you'd have like 10 seconds or something that you could still be attacked.
Yeah.
And do you
Yes,
remember the
that
people
was
that would walk?
great.
There was some way like you would walk inside the bank, then outside the bank, and even though it wasn't like the wild or like even a PvP zone, it wasn't a PvP world.
It would bring it
but
back,
yeah,
right?
it reset your timer, and so like they'd attack people that would teleport in. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I don't.
I remember that. I
I used to.
remember that,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I loved anti-rushing those people. That was probably.
I didn't start
Yeah,
actually PKing until like 20.
That was with BH though. That was just like.
Yeah, that wasn't in
anything
PvP
good
world.
from
That
them.
was just. Yeah, that was bounty hunter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think.
Now I know what you're talking
I can't
about.
remember. There's a clip of it in an old video I have up here. I think that's private on my channel, but I'll have to find it later. But I just remembered that. That was so much fun.
The one
Yeah,
thing that
dude, that
really
was
upsets me is
absolutely
like the community, like I don't know, the game itself is just not what I wanted it to be. Like when they removed pre-EOC, I was so mad, and then when they announced Old School, I was just like, it's something, but it's not what I want. Like I don't like. I like the smoothness of the animation. By like late 2011, that's where everything started to become smoother. Things felt like they connected. the world.
One thing I'll say, sorry to interrupt, and I'll let you get back into it. I like Old School.
I was gonna say, yeah, I like the mechanics of Old School so much better.
I like it, but I like how smooth everything felt. The animations felt smooth. Like, dying was, just as challenging, in PvP, as far as PvP went. Like, you had a lot more opportunities to save yourself, but a lot more opportunities to risk things like lower HP, or just because of the way that the game worked with, like, damage soaking. And I really enjoyed that part of the game. And I think that with Old School RuneScape, where they keep removing things that that take away from the bullshit, like the fact that if I get lucky enough to click on a food before the Darok hit registers, that I can survive a 75, at 2 HP. I think that's where
you liked that.
I did like it, because it wasn't like, it was incredibly hard to do, and it only took us 4 hours to try to get enough video clips of you doing the actual showcasing of tick eating and stuff like that. But then, like, with the ballista, it's now impossible unless you're, like, really, really lucky to out eat 76 to 40 vengeance stack,
Oh yeah.
Whereas before I could
the
maybe
new
have survived
ballista,
it.
I don't like it. I like the delayedness of the old ballista. I think that worked a lot better. Honestly.
I haven't really even used it
made
since
more
they
sense.
updated it. I don't think.
It's not worth using.
shitty.
Yeah.
And now that they're about to make it require a Grandmaster quest, you have to
Oh,
be a 45
I also
defense
think that's
gear.
dumb. Yeah, I think that's dumb too. But I mean, maybe, like, I'm not the best to talk about balancing things, and I'll straight up admit that. But I don't really like that it is going to require the Grandmaster quest. Like, maybe it's good in terms of consistency, because you need to be able to wield a dragon scimitar, you need to be able to complete Monkey Madness 1. And the fruits and labors, or the fruits and rewards, or rather, of Monkey Madness 2, you can just you can log onto a freaking level 3, get 65 range, and use it. Like, it doesn't make sense in terms of continuity, so I think it should be fixed for that reason. But honestly, like, I think it should be fixed for that reason alone, not because it's like a balancing issue. But I mean, I could be wrong. I like the fact that they're gonna bring to life the light ballista, though. I think it's gonna be.
What are
really
they
good.
doing to it?
Yeah, I haven't heard about that one.
They're just making it the So, like, the heavy ballista right now, right?
Yeah.
Everything about the heavy ballista in its current state is going to be transferred to the light ballista, and the heavy ballista is going to be that's going to have, like, some additional range bonus or something like that, and it's going to be locked behind the actual MM2 requirement. So you are probably, I'm not sure if MM2 is going to be required for the light ballista, which, if it does, that would be kind of dumb. But I think it's going to give use to the light ballista. That being said, if there's no quest requirement there, it will actually make the light ballista good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're telling us that we need to buy a bunch of light ballistas, sell them like a month from now.
I didn't read the freaking the news post or the update.
Yeah, I didn't know
or
any of
whatever,
this shit was
but
happening.
yeah.
Like, this stuff just comes into the game, and then, like, I just see it one day. I never actually read about it. I just get, like, 60-30 ballista to Gmod, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, gotta go buy that piece of
it's
crap.
like
now.
every time you log in, it could be a new surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like that.
It's a fun way of playing.
Yep, there we go again.
Well, it's because we all, like, said something at the same time, and then we all just, like, pulled back.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, that's pretty much going to be the end of it anyway, so...
I started looking at the pizza boxes on my floor, and I was like, huh. That's,
I'm hungry now.
No.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. I have not eaten today, but I wanted to just thank World65 Ian for coming on to the podcast. This is our second one. It's really cool that you got to come on. I mean, I think I shouted out in the beginning, and I'm gonna put, like, bull crap to your channel. But
Yeah,
everyone,
go subscribe to me.
Go subscribe. All right, go watch his his really really bad. No, his
I had
good
to sit
videos.
through this
I've
shit where
watched
you
all his
told me
videos.
you came in a fucking Snapple bottle. So I think that
I know.
I deserve
I'm
to get,
joking.
if I don't get at
I
least
watched your videos for months.
50,000
I'm joking,
subscribers
though.
off of this shit, then
Yeah. Guys, half of you go and subscribe to him, please. Half of you go and subscribe. Obviously, James, I'm not gonna thank you. You're always here.
yeah, fuck you, James.
Girl.
I'm kidding.
Girl. Yeah, but if you guys have any topics to suggest, I didn't look in the comments too much last time, but if you have any topics to suggest that you want us to talk about and you want us to bring us on, if you want to see Ian again too, let us know in the comments down below.
Maybe I'll make an appearance.
Like the video if you enjoyed, or like the podcast if you enjoyed. Seriously, if you have a better name, let us know, please.
Yes.
All right, that's gonna be it, guys. Kisses, and we will see you next Monday. It's gonna be weekly if you haven't realized that. Okay, bye.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. God damn it! I was like a second late.